MJ. Oh, y'all don't know about them MJ nights. Y'all won't know about them MJ nights. Y'all don't want to know about them MJ nights, boy. Those some crazy nights. See, MJ knows one or two things. There ain't a game he won't bet. He don't care if he don't even know the rules. Michael Jordan is gonna bet, and he's in it. This is the competition. This is that fever. And look at old Charles Oakley sitting over there looking like an R&B star. So Michael Jordan, boy, he had a night on him. This night was wild. I'm gonna have to call him. So Michael Jordan's nights were wild. And people was like, well, how wild was Mike nights? Well, Mike had this thing where if he's gambling and you win it, you in it. Ain't no outs. You know what I'm saying? You ain't out. There is no outs here. You are in. So this is a wild ass night for Mike, right? One of Vince Vaughn friends. He's one of the producers. He makes all those movies like what's that? The Breakup, Wedding Crashers. He did another one, but normally these guys they're all from Chicago. They got Jason Bateman. You know, these guys was there, and John Cusack, the Cusacks. So they're all avid Cub fans. And Sammy was one of the guys they were trying to get in their movie. And they were like, oh man, we can get, Michael Jordan to be in this, film. I'm going to go talk to him. And one of the guy that plays Ralphie in A Christmas Story, he's there, right? So they're all at the lounge, and he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna play some nine ball real quick, because Mike don't have a lot of time. So they playing 9 ball, and in this 9 ball conversation, Jordan is like, I bet you I can hit that shot. And he's betting with the guy, and the guy's like, that's pretty steep. He's like, how many tries will you give me to get it in there? And then Mike is hustling the guy. And so Jordan is like, how many shots would you get me to get it in there? So he's like, I don't know, maybe 3. He's like, bet. He's like, so what we betting? Michael Jordan like, what we betting? And the guy is like, what we betting? He's like, I thought you were just betting the bet. Oh no, it ain't no betting. It ain't nothing on the line. That ain't no bet. We got to bet something. So the guy's like, I don't know, $50. He's like, oh, all right, $50. Okay, you're on. And this Michael Jordan, super rich Michael Jordan. So he's telling him $50. So they bet $50. Michael Jordan lining up to hit. Had 3 shots. First shot, get it right there. Missed 2 putts. Lost $50. The guy was, oh man, you almost got it. I was closer than. No, don't do that. Mike was, don't do that. I don't need that. You can kiss my ass later when I'm taking your money. Mike was mad as hell. He don't like to lose. So the guy got in there and he actually shot pretty good in the 9, but Mike had to go. He had an appointment, so he said, I'll see you guys at the restaurant. So the guy said, oh, I'm going to pitch Michael Jordan about the movie at the restaurant. So at this time, Sammy Sosa is so hard to get because now the Cubs are like, vying for the World Series. It's kind of hard to get your hands on Sammy Sosa. So later on that night, they go down in Chicago's bistro. They go to this place. It's a bistro downtown. So they go there, have some steak, some wine. They talk. Michael Jordan come there with 2 NBA players. He brings B.J. Armstrong out with him, and then he had Charles Oakley. Now, Oaktree is out with him. He's got B.J. and he has I want to say it's Dave Durison, but let me not say that was Dave Durison. Who was that? But anyway, forget it. It don't even matter that they was in the store. So as they go down, Michael Jordan comes up and says, "Hey, you mother want to gamble? Y'all ready to play? Play some cards?" So they ready to play some cards. And he was like, at the dinner table? They don't. He was like, "Oh no, we're gonna go in the back." So in the back, they got a table set up. Mike then had them make a goddamn card table in the back. So Mike comes in, they got the card table in there. He goes and the guy was saying, the guy who run the place said, "Michael, they're gonna close this place down at like, we gotta be out of here by at least 2. Everybody's gotta be out the building." And he was like, "Who told you that?" "We ain't going nowhere till we finish this damn game." But he's like, by 2, they should be broke. So they playing the game, and the guy's like, "Well, I'm not staying out to 2. You know, I got kids and my wife. You know, they're gonna be fading off." So Mike already know the longer he stay out, the more they gonna break and give. But he don't want them to know. He don't want them to go with any money. So they sitting there playing, and Mike is sitting there in a groove. Like he's winning, pop, pop, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So Mike in there playing, and then they was like, "Man, I don't know this game that we playing. Let's change the game." The other guy's like, "Let's play gin." So they playing gin. Michael Jordan's like, "Oh, I can play gin. I'll beat y'all asses in anything y'all want to play." Yeah, you got lucky today on that golf course. I was preoccupied. I had some other stuff to take care of. "Yeah, we play a full game. I got your ass tomorrow." And the guy's like I haven't even thought about it. Michael Jordan is still thinking about that game. So the game is continuing. Michael Jordan is getting more fired up as it goes in the card game. And Jim, and then Mike's like, "Man, y'all suck." So Mike's like, "All right, it's time to get for real. Let's play for some big money." So this one, the guy like, "Okay, I'm out. I can't keep up with no millionaire." So he started to ask Mike about the movie. He was like, "A movie? Vince Vaughn?" He was like, "I don't know. We'll talk about that after the game." But he's like, "Oh yeah, man, you all right? You cool people. Yeah, y'all can call me. Yeah, I'm gonna remember you." I ain't that old. So Mike's out there playing, and BJ's there. BJ like, "Man, I gotta go, man. I got the kid." He's like, "Man, you better sit your ass down. I just gave that little mother a $5,000 gift. You better sit your ass down. That's why I got you here. You my ride." And BJ tried to slip out. Like, "All right, Mike, man, I gotta get up early." "Man, you ain't gotta do nothing tomorrow." And you know, my girl, kid, man, I gave that little mother $5,000 gift. So you better sit your ass right back down. You ain't going nowhere. Deal them cards. Mike was locking the table down. You couldn't go nowhere. If you got up, where you going? To the bathroom. "All right, we'll hold it for you. Nobody move. Lock his seat. Nobody taking that seat. Lock it down." And it's like, "Mike, this ain't the casino. So now it's getting closer to 2 o'clock in the morning. The other guys is like, we're tapped out. We gotta go. We don't have any more money. He was like, dude, we've lost $1,200 to Michael Jordan. So he's like, hey, that's cool. That's a $1,200 investment. He's like, anything else? Now I'm gonna go. And Michael said, that's all right. You'll owe me. You want me to be in the movie, right? All right. You'll owe me for the movie. So he's like, I'm gonna have Michael Jordan in the movie. I'm gonna keep playing. So his thing is, all right, I'm gonna keep playing. And Mike said I'll just owe him. So I could just fine. I can owe Michael Jordan if I lose and keep playing this game. So now he's like, what's gin rummy? He's like, he really couldn't even play gin rummy. So now they're playing tunk. And it goes to that, then it's double on tunk if you go out. If you run, you win, but you don't win as much as you go out fully. If you get a suit and go out, and you get 2 suits and go out, if you go out that way in tunk, you win double. So they did it that way. Like it's double. So this is supposed to speed the game up. And Mike want to play for bigger stakes now because he's seeing it's going back and forth. Guys are winning and it's breaking even. Mike ain't liking this. He liking the game continuing, but he ready to kick the prices up. And the other guys was like, man, we gone, Mike. We can't. Mike was, really? Y'all finna do this to me? BJ, you know you ain't going nowhere. Oak is like, I'm here as long as you paying, Mike. So Oak just sitting there like security. He ain't going nowhere. He just watching. Sitting there and just chilling. Oak ain't on the table gambling at all. He's just watching the games. So that's why he got Oak there. So Mike is talking shit back and forth. And then all of a sudden, 2 NBA players come in there. Right before the place closed. And was like, yeah, Michael Jordan had texted them to show up. They showed up. 2 former players came in there, and they sat down. And they was like, man, Mike, let these dudes off the hook. We ready to get down. I'm going to bust your ass on this. And he was like, oh, really? All right, get a seat. Mike was loving it. All right, we'll take their money. Take them to school. So Mike ups the bet. So the guy's feeling like, okay, I don't care. I can lose 20, 30,000 to Michael Jordan for the movie. I just pay him whatever we gonna pay him for the movie for an appearance. We good. So his buddy was like, I don't know about this. And didn't matter. Michael Jordan still gambling. He said, put those likes up, it's free. Now the guys know it's getting close to 2 o'clock in the morning. So he's like, man, the police say we got to be out. We got to close the place down. The restaurant, we can't have any people in the building. It's got to be, the bistro got to be closed, for security purposes. They secure this area. Michael Jordan's like, man, you come over here in the middle of my goddamn hand. And start talking to me about what the goddamn, look, if they come here, bring them to me. If they come in here, bring them to me. We ain't going nowhere until we get through with these cards. So he was, all right, Mike. I ain't trying to, I'm sorry. Mike was, all right, let's go. So they upped it. Man, the bets are crazy. So the guy don't really know how to do it in tongue. So he's just like, if I got the lowest, what he said, if I got the lowest numbers, right, I'll win. He's like, yeah, but if I catch you, then you got to pay double. If I catch you running, he said, that's called a run, but if I catch you running, now you got to have to pay double. And the guy was like, well, screw it. I'm going down. And if I just get caught, screw it. I'll just owe Michael Jordan. He goes out, pop. As soon as he get his hands, it's like 17, and Mike and them got 20-something. Like, damn, this dude just doing it. He was like, man, you ain't going to even try. He wasn't even going to try. He's like, I'm just going to drop the cards. Every time it's my turn, I'm going to just run. So Michael Jordan is getting pissed. He's losing because this guy is just, he don't know what the hell he's doing. He's running and he winning. That's what's really pissing him off because they're not even playing the game no more now. Now he's just dropping the cards. Like, I'm just going to run. If they catch me, they catch me. And Michael Jordan is livid now because he's not even playing the game. He's like, man, stop being a little bitch. Stop being a bitch and play the game. Michael's getting mad. So it's starting to escalate. Oh, this is Chicago. So it's starting to heat up. Mike is getting mad. Now, oh yeah, so now when it's getting heated up and Mike is getting his blood boiling, he's mad because now this guy is running and he thinks of him as a coward, a truck. But this guy's winning now. Major bets. So this is like 5,000 a hand for them. So this is major. Now, instead of, saying, okay, I'll just owe Michael Jordan, now he's up like 27 grand. That's what his play. So the guy was like, man, you got to stop running all the time. And I mean, this dude was like running with like 27s and 25s and getting away with it. It was crazy. Nobody was catching him. Everybody had high cars and he had low cars. And he was just, I'm running. Did I win? Oh, yes. So Michael Jordan was pissed. Michael Jordan was waiting on this guy to run. And he had all these low cars. Jordan had all these low cars. And the guy and Michael Jordan was like, yeah, I dare you to run now. Dare you. And he was like, yeah, I don't think I should run. I got a couple of kings. I got a queen. I ain't running. So he's like, yeah, that's what I thought. You're going to play this time. That's what I'm talking about. So him and Mike is playing, and next thing you know, the guy gets a suit. Boom. And then he's like laid those three down, and boy, they were so pissed. They were super pissed. He got doubles. He ended up getting the two suits. And Michael Jordan threw the cards down, and he wanted to switch to poker. So the game got to switch because Mike is getting mad. Mike goes for a break, have a drink, they get smoking stogie, and the guy's up like 45,000 and all this. So the guy's like, man, it's 45,000. It ain't that much, man. Let's call it a day. And the guy's like, man, these guys got 45,000. He was down 1,200. He's up like 45,000. He was willing to lose it to Mike. So he told Mike, like, Mike, I'll pay you all this money back. I got to go home. And he's like, this will be a down payment for you to get into the movie, man. So he's like, oh, you tried to hustle me? He's like, no, bring your ass on that. No, sit your sorry ass down. You're going to play some more. We're going to switch it up to poker. You know poker, right? Okay, hustler. Yeah, we're going to switch it to poker where your ass can't pull that bullshit. So Michael Jordan was so tired of that game. So now they getting on there, right? And they sit down. And BJ is asleep at the table. BJ, we playing poker. Wake up. BJ's, all right, man. All right. Okay, Mike, man, but I'm tired. Tired, Mike. So BJ is wore out. Oh, Pip went with him. Oh, man. So they were sitting there, they playing, right? Oak sitting there and everything else. So the one guy got up, his friend was like, man, all right, this is what you should do. You should keep that. You should do. And then Oakley was like, yo, man, get the hell up out his hand, man. You ain't playing. Go sit down somewhere. And he was like, what? He's like, man, stay out of that man's hand. There's money on the line. You don't say that. The first thing Oak say all night. Oak get up and get all animated. He was, man, child. Oh, Mike, like, I agree with you, but sit down. Sit down, Oak. Sit down. So, yeah, it got crazy. So Oak sits down. The manager comes over and says, it's almost 2. The police are on their way to wonder why we still up. Next thing you know, the cops show up. Michael Jordan is not ready to go. It's past 2 o'clock. It's like 2:45 in the morning. The cops showed up to figure out why the hell they still got a light on And the guys is in there, and he says, we have very important people here right now. So the police is like, well, I don't know. I don't care who they are. And they have to shut it down. So he says, can you come in, officer, and talk to them and tell them? And he's like, all right. He come in, and Michael Jordan's right there. He's like, he saw it was Jordan. And he said, oh, okay. Well, still, I can give you guys about 15 minutes, but then you guys got to shut it down. Michael Jordan turned up. He says, let me talk to you over here. I know the motherfucking man. Don't make me wake him up. Okay? Just go on out there and do your job. When we done here, we gonna lock up. And we gonna leave. Ain't nobody stealing nothing out of here. Okay? We good. But I know the motherfucking mayor and the police lieutenant. He was just at my house for, like, don't even do that. The district, the superintendent, if I got to make some calls, you don't want that to happen. Just go ahead and do your job, leave now, go over there, shake the man's hand, tell him everything's good. He know the lockup. Ain't no crime happening over here. You know that. We appreciate you doing your job and investigating, but now you got to go. We're playing a game. Man, Mike wasn't playing. You was playing. The night was going on. It's like 3:30 in the morning. People are sleeping at the table. Mike is wide awake. Ain't blinked. Mike has got this guy, and the guy's like, I want to lose my money to Mike. So he says, this is a bad hand. I'm just going to say I'm all in. So he goes all in, drops the hand, and man, beat Michael Jordan's hand. Jordan's pissed. Jordan's down like 80,000 right now. It's going back and forth. So Jordan said, you know what, I'm tired of this. We're going to play some Texas Hold'em. He's like, Texas Hold'em? So he's like, oh yeah, I love Texas Hold'em. He's like, good, because we finna play, mother. So they sit there playing. Michael Jordan gets a beep. He had the beeper still. So he gets a beep on his waist. He checks the beeper, and it's a code. So Mike's like, let me call. Then Mike gets up, use the phone, and he comes back and sit down. He said, oh, BJ, yeah, you're in trouble. All right, deal the car. It was BJ's wife. It was BJ Armstrong's wife. It was BJ Armstrong's wife. Mike come back and sit down, and he just comes sit back down. BJ sleep at the table. He just wake up. Yeah, BJ, yeah, you in trouble. All right, deal the car. Oh, man, he's like, that was my wife. Why she didn't ask to speak to me? Like, where's my phone? He's checking his phone like she didn't even call. Mike's like, well, what you tell her when you was coming out? She should know how it is when we go out. Like, you ain't coming home to the mall. So, this is a wild night. And yeah, it was a wild night, man. It was a great time, but wild night. No, Michael Jordan had, they had to go ahead and make a switch because Michael Jordan had to get ready to get out of there. It's like 4 or 5 in the morning. That guy's up 80 grand. And he's like, man, I don't care. I know when I got a bad hand, I'm just going to lose. So he's just trying to find a way to lose to Michael Jordan. So he just like, look, I'm going to start dropping this money back. And he was just playing awful. Like just a person who couldn't win. Like he was deliberately trying to give the game to Michael Jordan. Like, I'm going to just give it to him. And then that'll keep him happy that I can get him in the movie. Man. So as they continue with the game, Michael Jordan gets so pissed He slaps a drink off the table and breaks the goddamn glass off a hand. Slap! The guy came in there, cleaned it up. Mike was apologized, everything, but he slapped that drink off that table. Pop! Yeah, Mike was livid. Normally he's calm, cool, and collected. When he losing, and you talking about leaving and breaking the game up, that ain't up Mike's alley. So they was like, Mike, I am tired. Let's go. Mike was, oh man, come on, let's up it. So now they playing $10,000 a hand. So the guy feel like, okay, we up it, we lose quick, we gone, no Mike. We ain't gotta deal with Mike no more. So now everything shifts. Mike looks and goes, all right, I'm gonna catch you. So Mike starts winning. The guy's throwing games. So the guy's down to $10,000 left of the money he got from Mike. So he said, all right, this is working good. As we down to 10,000 of the money, we getting it back to Mike slowly. This is it. We made it. We only got 10,000 more. Give it to Mike. Then we out of here. What happens next? It's the most shockingest thing in history. Michael Jordan goes all in to buy the pot. And the guy was like, okay, good. I can call and just fold his hand and just give it on over to Mike. He has the ultimate hand. He can't flood it. He can't. He had a straight. Right there. Just a perfect straight was dealt to him. Mike sees that. Mike went all in. Like, Mike was bluffing the pot. Mike goes all in. He's like, well, I can't cover all that, Mike. And Mike was like, you could charge it for the game. I'm all in. And he was like, 100. And he's like, that's about 200. That's about almost $250,000 you got on the table. And he says, yeah. And he's like, how much you think an appearance fee was for me is gonna be? About $250. He's like, if you want me to be in the movie, I ain't finna star in that mother. So my appearance fee gonna be $250,000. So, and he was like, whatever. Let's go ahead and get this over with. I'll call it. I'll lose this. We'll get the Michael Jordan, now old Michael Jordan, 240. But he feel like, I think I'm gonna win this. Then I'm gonna just give Mike back some of the money, and then we'll be good, and we'll just. At least we'll have him for the movie. But I think I could win this. I got it straight. So he puts out, he's like, all right, I'll call it. And the guy's like, oh, he's going to call this? So everybody's interested in the game, man. So right away, the guy lays the cards down, and he got the straight. And Michael Jordan had to give up $250,000. $240 to be exact. So $240,000 in chips. Mike put all them chips in, gave it to him. He sat there in the chair, bit his lip. Said, good game. No, that's a good game. All right, and the guy, everybody's getting ready to leave the restaurant. Everybody got the cards and going. And Mike's like, you guys staying at the hotel? He's like, no, I live here in Chicago. He said, my buddy's leaving there. He's like, all right, well, don't nobody go nowhere tomorrow. Meet me at the hotel at the Marriott. So they had the Marriott's hotel on the top floor. Mike had the whole thing rented out, and he damn sure meant it. You ain't going nowhere. BJ, your ass is going to be here again tomorrow. BJ was like, man, I ain't coming out, Mike. BJ was tired. BJ like, man, I got to get home. He's like, man, you driving. Wake up. We're going to get some coffee. So they went and stopped over there and got some coffee. Get BJ a thing of coffee. We going. So they was right back on the road. Michael Jordan's pissed. He told him good game. The guy came over and said, here, Mike, here's your 240 back. He gave it back to Michael Jordan and said, I just want you to appear in my movie and all that. Mike's like, Okay, all right, bring it to the golf course. He's like, great. He's like, that guy's gonna embarrass me and give me the money back. I told him a bet's a bet. You keep the money. Mike lied. Mike kept the money. Mike told everybody else he gave back the money. Mike was like, yeah, no, he gave me back the money, the 240. I said, no, you keep it. Oh, a bet's a bet. You keep it. That's what he told them, but Michael Jordan kept the goddamn money. That guy gave him back the $240,000 of Michael Jordan's money. He gave it all back to him and just said, hey, man, you just appear in my movie. Michael Jordan didn't appear in his movie. He did not show up in the breakup. He wasn't in, this was before Wedding Crashers. This is before that. So there was no Wedding Crashers he didn't show up in. And they did get Sammy Sosa to end up in another movie they produced that hardly nobody saw. It was the guy from Friends, David Schwimmer, or Swarber, or whatever. He starred in it with Jason Lee. It's called Kissing a Fool. Sammy Sosa has a cameo in it. And he has like one line. Like Michael Jordan was supposed to be in that one too. Didn't work out. But yeah, that's what happened. Michael Jordan took the 240, lied and told everybody he told the guy to keep it. He did not. He kept the 240. Oh, this is just one of Wild Nights. Oh, the Antoine Walker night with Michael Jordan. There's plenty of them. 36 hours in a row. Michael Jordan refused to quit the game. Everybody's ready to go. He doesn't want to stop. 36 hours. Where do you want to go? There's so many Michael Jordan stories. The Monopoly Michael Jordan game. What do you want to know? The Chicago Bulls went and hid. They had a board game on the plane. They took the board game and said, no. Phil Jackson says, look, who put this on here? No board games, nothing. There's no cards on this road trip at all. I don't want nothing on this plane no more. Like, he was so mad. They had lost like a game or something. Everybody played. So Phil was real mad. Took the Monopoly game off the plane. Oh, yeah. You can't play with Mike, man. The back of the Chicago Bulls plane was the casino. Like, all the white players, they was in the front. Like Steve Kerr playing for fun. $1 games. Yeah, that's what they doing. Mike and them was like, all right, well, the hell with them. All right, what you got? Like Mike didn't deal with them Bulls players. I was like half of them Mike didn't even talk to. Like Luke Longley, he wanted to choke the hell out of Luke Longley. Well, Luke was the biggest disappointment ever because he was in his own head. He'll be having a great game and then Mike just like, this dude is lazy. He's got all the potential. But he just couldn't deal with Mike's abusive language and all that stuff. Will Purdue had to endure it. So everybody had to put up with, hey, that's Michael. Like, what do you want us to do? That's Mike. That's Michael. Yeah, until somebody get punched in the mouth. Then that's when you got a real big problem now. Who gonna tell Mike what to do? That's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan got on a plane. They got on a plane and flew to Scottsdale, Arizona, where he met Charles Barkley. Well, I already told that story, and well, some of it. But they went out there to go to a club, that spot that they go to for the basketball players. The Phoenix Suns go there. Where did I put the, okay, I didn't bring it there. But all the players go to this club in Scottsdale. So they go to Scottsdale, Arizona. They all hit the club up. And everybody's supposed to have a great time, you know. Then they go back to Mike's floor. And it's nothing but the Casino Royale. There's a girl, there's chips. You cash in for chips, and there you have it. So they get to talking about, hey, let's play this game. Remember that game, Get Like Me? When we spin the coin, and whoever got the odd one wins. They start doing that, spinning coins, spinning quarters, slapping the quarter down. Oh, so Mike's like, hey, Charles, it's a fun game. He's like, it's 50-50 odds. You might have a chance to win now, Chuck. So he's like, look, this thing got me. He's like, I haven't played this in years. So Mike is getting excited over Get Like Me. Spinning a quarter, trying to get the odd one. So Mike is trying to get a system down where he knocks it on heads or tails, where he see it whenever he want to feel like he can win. Charles Barkley is like, man, I ain't playing that bullshit. I'm ready to gamble. He was like, man, I want to go to a roulette table and play on roulette. See, that was his thing. He liked roulette and dice. That's it. And Mike be Charles, you ain't no good at either one of them. Why the hell you trying to play these games that you ain't good at? You need to play something else like this. Get Like Me. Let's go. 5,000 a hand. Let's go. 5,000 a hand. 5,000 a spin. Get Like Me. 5,000. 10,000. 20. Like it was going up and down crazy. Playing Get Like Me, spinning quarters. Oh man. Antoine Walker was so terrified of Michael Jordan. Oh man, who was that? Finley from Chicago. Mike Finley was like, man, I can't be spending this kind of money. He's like, Michael Jordan, like, y'all NBA ball players and y'all broke. Y'all stop spending all that money in the strip club. Y'all come out here and play with it and hang with the big boy. He's like, I'm getting all y'all stripper money. Man, Michael Jordan is venomous when it comes to gambling. That's how he rolls, man. If you get in the ring with Michael Jordan, that is it. You're gonna gamble. You're getting in that ring. There's no two ways about it. If Mike say you gamble, you gamble. That's it. How you gonna tell Michael Jordan you don't feel like gambling when he's ready to gamble? It's not going down, brother. You are gambling. If Michael Jordan says gamble, guess what you're gonna be doing? Gambling. If Michael Jordan says we gambling right now, what are you gonna tell Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan kicked a dealer out of the damn casino because he felt he was bad luck. Michael Jordan kicked him out of the casino, the Monte Carlo Hotel in Las Vegas. Michael Jordan kicked the man out of the casino. The dealer, he works there. Michael Jordan don't like this guy. He lost a lot of money with that guy being there. Lost $1.7 million, and says he let me lose 1.7 million. I don't want him here. I want him out. He was like, well, we just can't get rid of this guy, Michael. I don't care. He's like, I don't give a damn. Give him the night off with pay. Here, Mike took some chips and said, here, that'll cover him for the night. Give it to him and say, thank you, you gotta go. He can't be in here. Mike, Mike, Mike said he bad luck. He gotta go. Yeah, this is back when the Mike Tiger and Charles Barkley used to roll. Yeah. Greg the Shark Norman won some money off Michael Jordan. That was a funny night. And Michael Jordan thought he could outdrive John Daly. That was funny. And then he lost to Greg Norman. They just hustled Michael Jordan. It was funny. It was like, oh yeah, we hustled Michael Jordan. We set him up for that. His ego and his need to compete with something else. What's up, Fair Huxtable? Yeah, but my gambling problem is controlled. I know when to sit the hell down and say I ain't gambling tonight. Like I haven't gambled in a minute. And you know what's weird? They don't know who you are, Fair Huxtable. I do, but they don't. Oh, I had to teach them boys a lesson. I think we cool now. I had to teach them a lesson this weekend. They tried to mess with me, and I had to spank them this weekend. So I think we back in order now. Oh no, it was no, everybody's like, who is she? Don't worry about it. She played nice. Oh yeah, we played really nice today. I had to give him the business though. But I'm gonna see if he do what he said he was gonna do today. She looks hot. He's like, let me leave now. Y'all done turned this whole conversation around. Oh man, Mike has a competitive nature. Greg Norman set him up by they was trying to hit this golf ball over this like farmhouse thing that they had over there. It's like this little steeple thing. Greg was like, I bet you I can get it over there. Michael Jordan was so competitive, they just walked him right into a goddamn trap and took money from Mike. I think they took like 75,000. Man, Michael Jordan is vicious. That dude took this guy don't make that kind of money, but and he took some money, like that guy had to go to the ATM to get the money. Michael Jordan had a zipper bag somewhere. Had this guy go get him an extra bag so he could have some extra money so he could loan this guy. And he's like, Michael Jordan, like this guy is not like one of us. You know, it's Brett Favre, Michael Jordan, and who was it? God damn it! It was Brett Favre, Michael Jordan, a couple of golfers. God damn it, I can't think of their names. But the main two I knew was Brett Favre and Michael Jordan. I know because Favre was trying to pick up this chick I know. She's a valet for the used to be for Windy City Wrestling. We had our own Chicago wrestler here. We had the Mafia, the tag team champion. She was like the girl, one of the girls that was dressed up in there, you know. She used to tell us all the stories. She lived a life being a valet girl. You could tell too. She got those double D's, fake. They hers, double D's. You know, biker chick body. So yeah, she fit the description. So Favre, the whole Favre taking her home story. I told that. Yeah. No, I wasn't paying Stewart. Mm-hmm. No, they go to Scottsdale. It's a place in Scottsdale, Arizona, where the Phoenix Suns go. A lot of the players, NBA players, go after they get through playing their game. They go over there. It was about 6 or 7. I would say about 6 or 7 different like players that decided to show up on the scene and go do what they were gonna do. Yeah, Michael Jordan took that kid's money. That was crazy. That kid didn't have any money like that, you know. So when yeah, kid didn't have a lot of money, and I mean he made about 200,000 a year. So he had some money, but he don't make NBA money. You know, like this guy's got a house. You know, he wanted a Jordan autograph, all kind of stuff. You know, like he did not come there to gamble with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't care. I'm gonna put him on a plan. He could just pay me 5,000 every month. I was like, this dude can't afford that. He can't afford to pay you no 5,000. They was like, man, go on, Mike, cut him loose, Mike. Like, let this guy go. Like, why you keep trying to make this guy gamble? Oh, you don't want to hear the PS5 music? Okay, all right. Now you don't have to hear the PS5 music. He said gambling is not for me. It takes up too much time. I play the percentages to project the outcome, profitability. Okay. Oh, definitely like the video. Hit the super chat button. Appreciate it. I want to know who got Michael Jordan addicted to gambling. It's not his father. Michael is not addicted to gambling. See, that's what y'all believe, and that's not the truth. Michael Jordan is a competitor. He's addicted to competition. You know, I had that addiction to competition. So I know what it's like when you're in that zone. You feel like you're being challenged and you gotta go against it. And they don't some people don't like to break it off. People like to keep it going. Man, Michael Jordan, I told you the thing with Antonio Walker, Antoine Walker, when they was playing cards, the guys they were up they was up like $65,000 or something. And Michael Jordan was down. They fought all the way back, and I think they got like 100 and some. They got like so much money back, and they was only like 20,000 away. And Michael Jordan did not want them to win $20,000. It was like, Michael Jordan, we got all the money back except for 20 grand. Let it go. Antoine Walker's like, we got it, Mike. Just Mike couldn't. No, they can't leave with anything. Mike takes that as a loss. Mike's like, nah, we're gonna play some more. We're gonna get some coffee, come back. So the guy went to go get the coffee, and they had told him, don't come back. Just go home. Don't come back with this coffee. Oh, somebody hit me up with a message. They like, don't even come back with the coffee. Go to the crib. Don't even come back. So the guy was like, all right, I'm leaving. So as soon as he went to go get the coffee, he never came back. Mike was tired. Mike started dozing off at the table. Next thing you know, they were down 180,000 at the end of the day. Michael Jordan lost 180,000. Straight like that. Antoine Walker was pissed. Like, Mike, we could have walked out of here. Mike's like, man, I'm tired. He's like, I'm going to get them. But I was tired today. And that was the only time they seen Michael Jordan get tired. And he's like, man, what did I do with that coffee? Did he go home? And he's like, yeah. He's like, did he bring the coffee? I think he went home. Oh, man, he said he was bringing coffee. That's all right. I'm going to have a coffee guy. And Mike had dozed off at the table, went up there to the room, and he sleep on the couch. He didn't even make it to the bed. He just laid up on the couch, stretched his feet out, because he got one of them big couches in his room. His room looked like a lobby. It's got a big long couch in it, and he didn't even make it in the bed. He just sleep in the bed, like legs on the couch like this, hands crossed, and Mike would be sleep, just laid up. Legs up on the couch, body folded, and he just leaned to the side, sleep. That's how Mike could go to sleep like that. And he'd sleep for 3-4 hours, get up and be up for 20 hours. Work out. He'll work out, go train basketball. This is when he was playing. He'd get up, weight lift at his house, and train. And you got to be there at like 8. So for about 8 to 9, they doing like weight training. Then they got to be to practice around 11. So that's around 9:30. They shut it down. They get ready, shower up, whatever, go to the gym, go through practice, do a scrimmage, shoot around, whatever they're going to work on. And the game, get ready for that night. Mike finna play again. Then right after the game, is shower. Don't go home at all. Mike is going to kick it wherever he's going. He ain't going home at all. Mike is going out. Mike is back on. Like, Mike kept talking about, I'm going home. Mike ain't going home at all. Mike is going to play cards. He's finna go to the bar. He's finna eat. He's gonna drink some wine, smoke a stogie, and play some cards. And that is it. You are not stopping Michael Jordan for what he's finna do. He gonna party till about 4-5 o'clock at night. Go home. Then this was going through the season. He was getting no sleep. They was like, do you know how amazing he would be if Michael Jordan got sleep? Michael Jordan didn't care who you was. If you got money, you was gambling. You don't care what your stake was or what your reputation was. Mike, you didn't give a damn about none of that. Mike was not a scary dude. Like you weren't finna like Mike was scared. The only time he was scared was when Mike Tyson kept sitting him down. Come on, man, you know that you slept with Robin. He was nah, man. Then what's his name grabbed him like, go, Mike. I'm telling you. He's like, go. Richard Dent told him, get out of here, Mike. We gonna keep Tyson distracted. So he was over there talking to Mike Dicker and all the rest of the players. He was like, "Where's Jordan? I want to talk to Jordan. Come on, man. I know you be on Wobbin, man. If he calls you, man, you ain't gotta lie to me, man. You know what I'm talking about. You know what you can do. Come on. You can talk to me." Man, Jordan was like, nah, Mike, you tripping. Good thing Mike didn't slip up, boy. I'm telling you, Richard Dent was nervous. Richard Dent was nervous, like, man, if Mike take off, Tyson take off on him, we could have a bad night. They was at the Big Cahutas at Walter Payton's spot. Walter Payton had a number of restaurants. He had 34. Oh yeah, it's a great happy birthday for Mike, man. So, oh, I told you, Scottie Pippen played Michael Jordan 1-on-1. That was funny. we never gonna forget that. We never gonna forget that. They played 1-on-1. Scottie was feeling himself, and he had to break Scottie Pippen in two. That was made that he's like, I gotta break Scottie, and it's happening right now. He's starting to get too confident, and he's getting cocky. He had a good little scrimmage. He was feeling himself, thinking he was better than what he was, and talking shit back to Mike led to them going 1-on-1 after it was over. Like, oh, you gonna play? We playing to see who the guy is. Man, it was, they locked the practice down and they both promised they weren't gonna tell nobody who won the game. Everybody know who won the game, man. The game was over. They came out, they was like, man, we ain't gonna even ask nobody who won. It's like, nah, we pros promised to tell, who won, but we all know who won. Oh yeah, they mad at Jason Caffey. Cause Jason Caffey, boy, that was the ladies' man. They wanted them some Caffey, boy. Caffey was like coffee, boy. He was hitting Scotty chick. He was hitting all these chicks. I think he had what's her name? Larsa. He might have had Larsa first, Scotty's old girl. No, man. When I watched Jordan give it to to Scottie Pippen in that All-Star Game Classic. That's probably one of my best Michael Jordan moments when he was retired and Scotty tried his best to to uh, to embarrass Michael Jordan. He wanted to beat Mike so bad and have it in the form. He tried to sucker him into it. I was like, oh, okay. And Mike wasn't gonna play because he knew Scotty was trying to get him. Mike was trying to practice and get ready for the game, and they was like, man, you got to give him at least one show, Mike. If you're gonna go into retirement, give him one last performance. Man, Mike had what, 50 something. Yeah, he told Scotty up. Well, Mike knew. Mike said he wasn't gonna play until the day of the game, and he announced he was gonna play, and then he came and gave Scottie Pippen the business. Mike hadn't played basketball in 15 months. And when he came out and played the game, it was over. Scottie Pippen didn't know what hit him. One of my favorite, one of them, because I wasn't a Bulls fan and I wasn't no Jordan fan, but this solidified it when he was giving Scotty the business. The last game ever played in the Chicago Stadium, the old one. And it was like the whole Bulls team versus Michael Jordan. And he was just giving Scotty the business. Scotty, like, I got that. Get that out of here. Oh, give me that, Scotty. Mike had Penny Hardaway on his team. That was his first time playing with Penny. There it is, Michael and Scotty, one-on-one. What you want? What you want? What you want? What you want? Huh? Oh, foul. Chopped his arm and everything. All right. You want to hack. All right, here we go. One-on-one again. Come on, Scotty. What? Drop. What? Oh, come on, Scotty. You supposed to be a defender. Come on. Mike was clowning this dude. What is they even talking about? Michael Scotty, I was the best player. Like, are you kidding me? He made this look easy. Bang! He started giving him the business. Pull up. He was just giving it to him. He couldn't stop Mike. 15 months off the couch. Come on, Scotty. One more. Woo! Mm. Yeah. For the game. Spin, pull up, boom. Look at Scotty. Damn. Good game, bum. Still number 2. I'm out. I'm going to kiss the floor. Goodbye. And that's puts the nail in the coffin for anybody that wants to mention Scottie Pippen to me. Scottie Pippen's a role player. That's it. He's nothing that can't be stopped and stuff like that. That's just ridiculous. Oh yeah, I'm finna. Yeah, man. They was like, roll up. No, so happy birthday, Mike. You bum. You better apologize to Zeke for Zeke whoop your ass. So let me go ahead and get situated. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Play some bets. I ain't placed bets in a minute.